Why did it do that? My thing just stopped recording, so now I have to upload 2 parts to the podcast. Oh well.
Okay. Alright. Is it back up and going?
Yeah, it's back up and going
Okay.
now. It's
Just want to make sure,
weird.
because before I do my turn.
It doesn't usually stop when it... That confuses me. Sorry. Keep
She's
going.
going to go ahead and pop one of her alchemy charges, because I might as well, because this thing is very bean. See, how did I word this one? She draws a circle, she makes a thing of ice. She makes an ice ball, actually, and then she lobs it at the thing.
Alrighty.
11 versus 60.
Nope.
Damn. Well, it still leaves the area of slowness and evil.
Alright.
And then Chim's gonna go ahead and walk up, try to find it. Let me go ahead, since she does have disadvantage because she's sick. Give me a second. Gotta remember how to do. There's a way of doing lower rolls on here. I just gotta remember how to do it. Oh, never mind. Fuck it. I don't care anymore. Oh, that was not a crit. I was about to be pissed. That was a crit. 15.
um... Where is its AC at? Oh, there it is. That is a hit, yes.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and roll again for the second attack. Up. Okay, there's 7. That not hit. Okay, so I
Yeah,
hit
that's a
with
miss.
I hit with the claws. So 11 damage. Sweet.
11 damage. Alrighty. It's looking pretty hurt, but it's still fighting.
Has anyone cut the tentacles off of it yet?
No one pretty can. Oh, yeah. That was slicing, but again,
Blast them off with fire?
Marie can't use fire right now because she's afraid of fire.
Hold up. The Ugtug, the thing had moved since I ran my sphere into it, right?
No, it did not move at the end of its turn.
Then make a saving throw.
I did forget about that. 11.
Doesn't make it. That takes the full 5 damage from being next to my sphere.
5 damage from being next to the sphere. Alright, it's definitely hurting a little bit more than it was before.
Yeah, it's like oh yeah, that's right.
Alright. Yeah. Alright. Anything further? Marie/Chim.
Nope, Marie missed her attack. Yeah, I gotta make note of that. I used the charge for that. And that's about it.
Alrighty. And we're gonna see if Thalia can't come in here and steal everybody. That's gonna hit for sure. So 3d6. She doesn't even need to roll her standard damage because her sneak attack kills the creature.
Aww.
So she charges in. She does a little flip maneuver or something. I don't know. Actually, she was right next to it, so she wouldn't do that. But she pulls out one of her daggers, stabs it into the creature's body. It screams and roars, flailing about, and then it drops to the ground. As it does, its tentacle unwraps, dropping Selena from it. And it is dead.
Finally.
Selena's like, why do I agree to lead?
Jim, that's the same thing she said before. You have armor on.
That wasn't just any standard OTUG. That was a Neo OTUG.
Is there a difference?
A little bit bigger, a little bit faster. Not much else.
Still not immune to fire though. So yeah, as much as I'm loath to ask, is there anything useful within that refuse? Ugh.
You could search it if you want.
Can we not?
Whoever wants to search the trash for anything useful can. I'll let them keep it, but otherwise, let's go. I'm just having the option open.
Well, I suggest
Alright.
that we just move on.
Yeah.
You go to move on. Keliel. A glimmer of light happens to catch in your field of vision just as you start to turn away from the garbage.
Okay, I would turn and look. You want me to roll something for that?
Roll a perception check.
That will be a 13.
You think you kind of see something sitting in the trash that maybe might look like it's worth something.
I would plug my nose and go take a closer look.
Alright. Sifting through the trash a little bit, you manage to pull from the gruesome trash a small, let's see, sorry, I have to look this up real fast. Um, you reach into the trash, and from the trash you pull a small golden ring. You think you can see a faint engraving on it.
Alright, I'm going to get out of the billowous cloud of horrific smell, and I'm going to show people the ring to see if they recognize the engraving or the ring itself.
Okay, Jim's going to check, and then while Jim's checking, Maurice is going to use her water alchemy to make the place not smell like shit.
Alright,
Pretty much prestidigitation, but for water alchemists.
right.
What check would that be to see if you recognize it?
Do an Arcana check on
Okay.
it. To see
But
if
bam,
you-
16.
Nice.
13.
Chim examines it. She notices that the engraving is in Elven, or Elvish. The words on the ring are, "The wind is unseen, yet it presses the grass as it flows."
That's a ring of invisibility, I think.
Well, put it down and see.
Poor Jim's like, no idea. Hey, it's like, that's what it says. Have fun.
Kaliel's gonna put it on.
Alright. You slip the ring on and suddenly vanish.
What a magic, that's a magic trick.
I'll take the ring off. Oh, that's useful. Does anybody want this? I can already do this. I
Yeah,
have the
same.
invisibility spell.
Uh,
I mean,
Uh,
I'm happy to hang on to it.
Amon's like, I'll take it if no one else wants it.
she's like, I don't have. I think it's too big.
Actually, hold on. Invisibility, I think I can cast on anyone.
Yeah, you can
Because
cast invisibility on multiple times if you use a higher level slot and all that.
well, I think even at its yeah, a creature I touch. So yeah. Here's the thing though. I also have boots of elven kind, so I could be invisible and silent without needing to cast spells. That might be very useful for everyone.
Take it.
Okay,
Please
so
keep
what
it.
happened?
More or less. Mark found a ring in the trash. It's a ring of invisibility. So yeah.
And I already have boots of elven kind, which means
Hang on.
whenever I walk, I can't make noise. So they can't hear me and they can't see me.
Why would someone throw away a ring of invisibility?
They might not have. They might have entered that room and also met that Otyug, and unlike us, didn't get out alive.
Then where's his skeleton?
You don't think about that.
Stomach.
It might have went in the wrong other end, just for just for clarifications.
Might be in the trash.
In one end, out the other. How about that?
Yep.
Oh dear.
Just for the sake of reading the encounter lore here, the encounter lore says there is, however, a ring of invisibility in the pile, which was swallowed for safekeeping by a thief who later met an untimely end and was dumped here.
Ah.
So somewhere in there is the corpse of a thief who swallowed a ring of invisibility to try and keep it safe, and then got killed, and then his body got dumped in with the rest of the trash there. And yeah, that's part of why it smells so bad.
Don't magic rings get effective on you if you eat them?
They're mostly harmless. I mean,
Oh, okay.
Also, I would like to be healed. I would like one of those healing potions, please.
Actually, you shall receive. There you go. Here you one potion of healing.
Okay, how much health will that restore?
It's the same as a potion if you know it. Off the top of your head, I don't know it off the top of my head.
I don't.
2d4 plus 2.
There you go. Yeah, I don't know it off the top of my head.
4? Okay.
Yep, 2d4.
I should
plus
write that
1.
down myself. Man, see, write that down in my notes. For the alchemist class.
Yeah. It's 2d4 plus 2?
Yep.
Okay. That's 4. That's gonna be 4 hit points. I need a bit more than that.
We might need to take a short rest at some point.
Yeah, cause I can't even make any. I don't have to take components to make another one.
We do have our hit die. If
Yeah, you
we
do have
haven't
hit die.
spent them.
Yep. If you want to take a short rest.
And also, we are going to need a long rest eventually. I don't care what the module says, because otherwise we're going to start suffer from exhaustion if we don't sleep.
Yeah. Well, the module didn't actually factor you coming here at night.
Well, we'll find.
What
we'll find
the hell are you talking about? The module said that we were supposed to go here immediately. We
Yeah,
were
right.
told to go here during the night.
You guys lounged about in the cell thing that you were in, and so you were there for several hours. In the module you're supposed to immediately meet the thief, but because you guys were in a position where you didn't immediately, need to meet the thief, you didn't. I did. I had some extra time pass. So the module didn't factor for it to be night because it was only like the beginning of the day when you guys started the last chapter. Yeah, and almost an entire day went by in that last chapter because you guys were in the holding cell protective thing.
Yeah.
So that was my doing. That wasn't the module's doing. But yeah, I mean, long rest, whatever, up to you.
We'll find a spot. We just need to find a spot that doesn't smell. Oh, well, this place doesn't smell that bad now. It probably smells like roses after it gets done.
So
Yeah, I could cast Prestidigitation too. So between the two of us, we could make it, decent enough, and then at least we've got a place to long rest if we need to.
yeah. Well, now would probably be as good a time as any to take a long rest.
I can still go, maybe another 2 or 3 encounters, but if other people are desperate, we should, spend what
26
we
out
have.
of 65 hit points.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I completely understand, but how many healing spells do people have left?
Yeah, because I have my potions I can't get back. I had to make
And also hit dice. Like if we take a short rest, you could spend your hit dice.
I actually still have all of my healing spells still.
Yeah,
I have 3 spell level 1 slots left and 2 level 2.
yeah, you guys got plenty of healing magic.
Yeah.
I'd prefer to save my level 2 for my Find Trap spell, but
How many hit dice does everyone have? I'm full. I got 6 out of 6.
I'm full.
I'm at full with 5.
Yeah, I don't think
All right.
anybody's taken any kind of short rest or anything so far this campaign.
I still got all
Yeah,
my.
so we can take a short rest, spend some hit dice, and then continue on. Maybe do another 1 or 2 rooms.
Well, I'm completely fine with anything at the moment.
We're gonna be taking a short rest then?
Yep.
Okay. I'm gonna spend 3 hit die. So how that works, I roll 3 of my hit die and then add their total to my current hit points since I have
Plus your,
damage.
yeah,
Yeah.
plus your charisma.
Yeah. Plus
Plus
your
my
constitution.
No,
constitution.
plus your constitution. Sorry, constitution. Yeah, wrong.
Constitution modifier.
Okay.
Your Constitution modifier for every hit die. So
Okay. So that would be a 10, an 11, and a 7
nice.
plus 26. Okay. I'm not hurting near as much now with 54 out of 65.
Very nice. Very nice.
You know what? I'm just gonna cast a Cure Wounds, spend one of my level 1 healing slots, and Mist, you heal an additional 11 damage. So yeah, I maxed that at healing.
Okay. Thank you. Thank you. I'm back to full.
Very nice.
Man, did I time that did I time that well or what?
Oh yeah, I figured out how I'm gonna do the potions. If we get potions, you can learn from them. I think, and I'll find some way of learning some new ones.
Makes sense.
So, if you ever get any rare potions, yeah, hand was over.
Yeah, there don't seem to be many potions in 5th edition, which I feel is sorely lacking because 1st edition had an awesome array of totally amazing potions. So I will probably be giving you guys many of those such potions because they're freaking amazing.
Yeah, just like if
yeah.
you do, like I said, just I'll probably do it that way. That way, that seems easier to me. If I could learn how to make them, Drew Bassett finding them.
Yeah,
Or,
sounds good to me.
also, I could do like random alchemy. stuff like that. Learn potions. Just gotta figure out how exactly I'm gonna do that one. That I don't know how to do yet. Haven't worked that part out yet.
Yeah, probably like Mark said, you analyze the potion, you spend some gold and some time, and then you learn
Learn it.
the ingredients and such to it, and then you write it down.
Yeah, pretty much like how you do with spell slots or spell. That's kind of what it's based off of. How you learn
Right.
spells.
Take a sip of it, you're skilled enough in your different herbs and stuff that you can go, that tastes like this herb, you know?
That tasted purple.
You get a purple potion that turns you invisible, and you're like, that smells like mandrake. That tastes like mandrake. Oh, hey, I turned invisible. I don't know if mandrake has anything to do with invisibility, but, I mean, that just sounded...
Like Skyrim post, like, okay, does herb? What does this herb do? I have like different. I have an herb book on her.
Right.
That's wisdom book.
Yeah, probably just do like an alchemy book that contains your potions, your herbs, and your spells, quote unquote.
Yep.
So, that said, it is 5:43. Good place to stop or another encounter? Up to you guys.
I'm fine with stopping here.
Yeah, I'm fine here.
Yeah,
It is
that's
a
good.
It is a good spot to stop. So
Yeah,
just did a short
I'm
rest,
fine with whatever we do.
So, all right.
I've just been playing Minecraft this entire time while doing this.
Well, general consensus seems to be to pause here. So we will pause here and continue. Not
Next week? No,
because next week is October 12th. As I've made mention before, and I'll say this so that it's on the podcast. October 12th is I'm going to be away for October 12th, probably till like 3 or 4. So I don't anticipate being around. So I doubt people want to
Okay.
start at like 4 o'clock. So we're just not going to have a session next week. I mean, unless something changes, but it probably won't. So next session will be on the 19th. Hopefully next week I'll have figured out whatever it was that took the recording down this week, and I'm not sure what to do because I don't have any way of fusing the two parts together. I may have to just upload them as individual parts.
Could you
Which would
use
be
like
really awkward.
Windows Media Movie Maker thing and combine them that way?
Yeah.
I probably could, but it would take forever to combine them.
Yeah, that's annoying. I've tried to do it, and yeah, I really don't like it. I really, really don't like it.
Yeah, it's not so much that I need to, like fuse them together or anything. It's more like it already takes an hour just to upload a standard podcast episode, and so then taking like 2 hours to fuse two parts together and then an hour to upload it. I don't know. I don't know if it's worth all that work. Well, since nobody really watches them. So
Well,
I'll think about it and then decide from there.
well, I send them to my friend Insanity because she's interested in what I do, and she likes role playing, and yeah. It gives us interesting things to talk about.
Oh, hey. That's one more person that's watching, and who knows, maybe our podcasts will get popular or something. I don't know.
Well, I watched last times mainly because I wasn't here and didn't know what happened.
Yeah.
And if I ever need to recap on something that happened, I'm gonna go watch them.
Yeah, that is part of why I like the podcast idea because it allows us to go back and watch and recheck and things like that. So, so yeah. That said, thanks for watching this week's podcast and well, listening to this week's podcast. And we'll be back October 19th, hopefully with the majority of our players this time, since we're still missing 2 people.
Well, technically, this would be the majority, but
Well, yeah, but I just mean like hopefully we'll have Mia and Red
Red.
next week, or not next week, but October 19th.
next time.
Yeah, next time. I don't know about Tobias because he said that he wouldn't be able to play until he fixed
Got
his
his grades
studies.
up.
So, yeah, pretty much. So, we'll see what happens there. One last time, here's the experience so that you can all know what your experience levels are at. That said, again, thanks for watching, and we'll see every pony in the next podcast.
Hopefully.
October 19th. Again, not October 12th, October 19th, because no podcast next week. So.
Okay.
Alright, thanks for playing, and this wasn't even recording. Wonderful. Hey. Okay, well,
I
I'll
know,
figure
that's a
something
pain.
out.
That's a pain. That is such a pain.
Yeah, I'll really have to figure something out then, because
I
I
point
just
to
looked and it's
Bandicam.
streaming, but it's not actually recording. So,
I point to Bandicam. I hate it when this thing stops recording.
yeah.
I'm attempting to save up money to get fraps so that I can just have continuous recording. You don't know how much footage I've lost because it stopped recording.